How's it going, folks? Thought I'd give you a bit of a look at this afternoon's harvest. I finally got the broccoli that was starting to bolt out of the aquaponics, but we're still eating what was in the fridge, so yeah, we just let it go a little bit longer. And these guys, when they spread open a bit, they're really nice in a salad, so that's pretty much what we'll use them in. Not tonight though, they're staying in the fridge because tonight we're having sanshoy bao, a couple of pawpaw or papaya from down the back. I know technically they're two different plants, but yeah, I don't know which is which, to tell you the truth. But yeah, those two there will ripen up upstairs. I will be giving them a bit of a bicarbonate of soda or baking soda wash, just to kill off any of this fungal spore that's on there, the little black spot, and there's a bit on this big one. The other thing we've harvested is tomatoes, another bowl full of tomatoes, as well as I finally got around to washing off or cleaning up the water chestnuts. We've been harvesting a couple here or there, nothing spectacular, but yeah, I've got the rest of them out today. So there's some big ones like these we will be keeping. Anything pretty much well down to about that size there, and we'll just knock those sprouts off. It's going to be a night of peeling them in front of the TV tonight. Then I'll chop them all up and pop them in the freezer. I got motivated after filming the video and peeled most of the large ones. I just left these smaller ones. Yeah, and all these others we're just going to dice up, pop in a little container and put it in the freezer. We'll just pull them out and add them to meals as we need them. A lot of these small ones we're not going to worry about. We'll keep two to plant out for next season. The beauty of these guys is you can plant out small ones like these and they will grow bigger. I will give you larger corms. And the box they were in, I only planted out two to begin with, so that's what I'm going to do again. Pretty much all you need is one of those foam broccoli boxes. Put some potting mix in there, make sure it's leak proof, got no holes in it, and then yeah, just keep it fully flooded. And these guys should take off, and in no time you'll have a little hedge of green. So a broccoli box or a little tote like I used works perfectly well. I would warn you against popping them in a small pond because they just take over. I've already given some to Hamish, just west of here at Naughty Goat Farm, and he's got some in a small dam, just to see how they go. He's not too worried about them taking over because he's got geese, and they dig everything up eventually, so yeah, he's just going to try and grow a couple for himself. Not a lot else has gone on. I'll give you a look at this lettuce that I will be taking off. I'm not taking it off yet though, because I want it to stay on so it doesn't go all wilty. But it's this big one over here. Normally we'd just take off a couple of leaves, but I dare say it's going to send up a flower spike soon. So we'll nip that beauty off. I mean, just look at the size of it. Absolutely gorgeous. So that lettuce was a fairly decent score, folks. Bianca and I used a fair few of the leaves in our sanshoy bao. And what I've done with the rest of the head is just sliced the stalk on a bit of an angle and popped it in a container with some water, and we'll just see how long that lasts. And this cabbage is coming off this week as well, probably tomorrow night, and we'll cook it up as a stewed cabbage like I showed a couple of videos ago. The spuds, nothing's really shown through on the spuds yet. Oh, hang on. Sorry, my camera doovie wacky did something weird. No shoots have come through with the spuds as of yet. I think there's one trying to push through just there. This pouch is a little bit wet, but we also had a lot of rain yesterday. Oh, this side's drier. It was a little bit shielded from the rain. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. Over here, let's clean the dirt off the hands. Over here under the clay, can't remember which sides I planted them on. Oh, there we go, there's one spud there. Oh wow, we've got some roots already coming out on that one. So I should probably cover them up and just leave them be. But these ones here in the soil, yeah, a little bit concerned about how moist it is. But then again, like I said, we did have that rain. And this cocoa, oh, the cocoa actually doesn't feel that damp. Maybe it just, yeah, drains a little bit freer. So, yeah, just a little bit of a quick update. Oh, the other thing I've done is I did the radial flow settler and topped up the biodigester. So I think we probably have, actually what I might do is next time we do the radial flow settler, I might just let this settle for an hour or two beforehand, and then draw that water off, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the system's going pretty good. Tossed a bit of feed in for the fish before. I was timing how long it would take for them to finish it. We got up to 20 minutes and they stopped feeding. So I'll come through and just scoop them out in a little while. The water temp is up to around about 22 degrees when I checked earlier. So it's getting up to that 23, 24 degrees level where they start to really smash the feed. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, oh hang on, parts per millions. pH is sitting around about 6.97. It's going to take a while to get up there. You'll just have to take my word for it. But yeah, pretty happy with the way the system is going on the whole. I hope you did enjoy the spud clip in the aquaponics. In fact, I'll just show you this. Greg from Greg's Kitchen here in Australia suggested I plant one of these just beside on the clay, so we'll go do that now, then I'll sign off, hey? So apparently it helps if you hit record, so I'm just going to pull him out and do it again. I've just gone down to where that water level is there. Pop a few balls over on top. Just pop him so his base is damp. And then put some clay over the top and we'll see how he goes. I know Home Farm Ideas tried years ago. He didn't have the best harvest, but what I might do is I'll just come around and keep mounding up clay around here and see how we go. So yeah, another spud in the system. I might as well pop in some of these water chestnuts as well. So just popping them down into that damp layer down the bottom there. There's a better look for you. So I'm going to pop another one here and cover him up. And we have that spud I planted just before over here. So I think it might get a bit crowded around here. We might just pop him there though. And yeah, I can still pop some more clay around this spud if yeah, need be. So yes, we'll see how they go in upcoming videos, folks. Just quickly, really want to thank all you folks that have jumped on board and bought one of the Aquaponics Beginner's Guide. Thank you very much, folks. There'll be a link to a live preview video pop up there if you want to check it out, just to see what it's all about if you're not familiar with it. I have been asked, what am I going to do with the millions? I can guarantee you it's not millions of dollars we're going to be making from this. Retrieve, take a cut, and it's only a $10 thing. But we are being very frugal with the coin that we earn from it. It is all going into a slush fund that is going towards a property. Bianca and I have finally decided we need to stop procrastinating, and we're going to buy a block of land. Doesn't necessarily have to have a dwelling on it. A shed with a rainwater tank would be nice though. So we can start developing it and eventually, yeah, either buy a buy a removal house to put on there, or a small donga. For you folks overseas, that's a small little hut that miners live in when they're away at the mines, the fly-in, fly-out workers. So something like that just to get us started. And yeah, eventually I would like to be able to expand the aquaponics and try a number of different methods. And yeah, we just can't do it on this size block here, as well as do the other things we need to do to try and feed ourselves. So anyway, that's enough prattling on about that. I just really wanted to thank those folks who had bought the guide. We really do appreciate it. Just quickly, I also need to thank those awesome folks who are supporting us every month through the YouTube membership program and the Farm Your Own Yard membership website. We really do appreciate it, folks. And again, all that money is being squirreled away into the same fund. So there you go, a little bit of an update on what's going on. A couple of harvests from around the patch. Just had to change arms there. That one's getting a little bit cramped, but I will wrap it up there, folks. I do hope you're all well and happy, and your aquaponics and your gardens are booming, and I'll catch you later. Happy growing, folks.